The early 4th century dawned. A storm gathered over the church. Its epicenter was Alexandria. This city was a hub of learning. Here, Christian thought deeply flourished. Yet it also bred fierce debate. A single presbyter stood forth. His name was Arius. His teachings would soon divide Christendom. Arius proposed a challenging idea. It concerned the Son of God. Arius taught Christ was not eternal. He argued the Son was created. There was a time when he was not. This doctrine directly opposed Bishop Alexander. Alexander upheld the Son's full divinity. He taught Christ was co-eternal. A local synod was convened. Arius's views were condemned as heretical, but Arius refused to recant. The fate of Arius and the Church hung precariously in the balance. Emperor Constantine sought resolution. He called a great council. Bishops came from all Christendom. They met in Nicaea in 325 AD. The primary issue was Arianism. The nature of Christ was debated. Arius defended his position. He argued with skill and conviction. He maintained the Son was subordinate. Many bishops strongly opposed him. Athanasius was a key opponent. He championed the Son's full divinity. The council overwhelmingly rejected Arius. His teachings were formally condemned. The Nicene Creed was formulated. This creed affirmed Christ's divinity. It used the term homoousios. Arius refused to accept this creed. Consequently, the council acted. Constantine exiled Arius swiftly. It seemed Arianism was defeated. Arius, though exiled, was not silenced. He continued to write in Illyria. He defended his theological views. Meanwhile, the political climate shifted. The Nicene settlement faced challenges. Some bishops had lingering sympathies. Arianism began a subtle resurgence. A powerful ally emerged for Arius. Eusebius of Nicomedia was key. He had connections at court. He had initially signed the creed, but his sympathies lay with Arius. He worked tirelessly behind scenes. He aimed to rehabilitate Arius. He influenced Constantine's sister, Constantia. Constantine himself began to waver. His chief concern was imperial unity. Eusebius persuaded him effectively. He suggested Arius was misunderstood. Arius was eventually recalled from exile. Constantine believed Arius had softened. It was a significant victory. Arius traveled to Constantinople, the new imperial capital. His arrival caused great unrest. The city was deeply divided. Bishop Alexander of Constantinople stood firm. He refused to readmit Arius and would not offer him communion. This defied the emperor's wishes. Constantine was angered by this defiance. He put immense pressure on Bishop Alexander. The emperor demanded Arius's restoration. He threatened Alexander with deposition. The bishop was placed in difficulty, yet his conscience resisted strongly. He believed Arius remained a heretic. The bishop resorted to prayer. The city was filled with tension. Supporters of Arius were jubilant. Opponents were deeply distressed. Many prayed for divine intervention. A day was set for Arius's reception. Arius would be formally reinstated. The church in Constantinople waited. The controversy reached its zenith. Arius appeared triumphant. The stage was set for drama. The fateful Saturday arrived. It was the eve of his planned reinstatement. Arius was confident, even proud. He paraded through Constantinople's streets, surrounded by his supporters. They were celebrating his victory. He was on his way to the church. This was to be his moment. Suddenly, as he walked near Constantine's forum, Arius felt a violent internal pain. He was overcome by a sudden illness. He sought urgent relief nearby and retired to a public latrine. There, his condition worsened rapidly. According to contemporary accounts, his bowels burst forth profusely. He suffered a massive hemorrhage, and so Arius died quite suddenly. News of his death spread quickly. It shocked both friends and foes. His supporters were devastated. His opponents saw it as divine judgment. Bishop Alexander felt his prayers answered. The manner of death was quite striking. The exact cause remains debated. The timing was extraordinary. The sudden death of Arius did not end Arianism. The theological questions remained potent. His ideas continued to find adherents. The controversy raged for decades. It involved emperors, bishops, and councils. The Roman Empire was often divided. Some emperors actively supported Arian views. Constantius II was a notable example. He promoted Arian-leaning bishops and persecuted Nicene defenders like Athanasius. Arianism also spread beyond Roman borders. Missionaries carried Arian doctrine. Ulfilas was a key figure here. He converted many Germanic tribes. The Goths, Vandals, and Lombards embraced it. These tribes later invaded the West, establishing Arian kingdoms. This created further religious tension. Arianism became a feature of barbarian Christianity. Within the Roman Empire, however, orthodoxy gradually gained the upper hand. The Council of Constantinople in 381 reaffirmed and expanded the Nicene Creed. Emperor Theodosius I made Nicene Christianity the official state religion. Arianism was suppressed within the empire, yet Arius's challenge had lasting effects. The Church emerged with a stronger theological core.